your name? And he's like, Chris. And I was like, what's up, Chris? And he was like, he smiled, and then he was like, my girlfriend over there.
You're the one that's being bothered. You're transferring that energy to him to be unbothered.
No matter where you go in the world, there you are. Same thing as modern woman.
To get a man is if you keep men in rotation.
Doing it. Another brother from another mother. Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
I'm gonna tell y'all exactly why I do not shoot my shot, because I just thought about something. I had one of the most embarrassing things happen to me recently. I went out with a couple of friends and we were hanging out, whatnot. We leave the event to go to the car to go do something. And so as we're making our way out, there's a security guard, real handsome, about 6'3", 6'4", kind of looked like Genuine, but about my complexion, maybe a little bit darker, beautiful smile, long locks, but he kind of had them pulled up. He was just like super handsome, and I was immediately attracted to him. And he looked like he was attracted to me too. He seemed like he was attracted to me. So that's kind of what gave me the confidence to kind of like try to shoot my shot when I was making my way back. But anyway, he stopped us to ask us a couple questions about re-entering the event. And so as we're making our way back from the car, he's standing at the staircase and he kind of like is starting to make his way over to us. So I was like, oh yeah, he definitely is interested, because you really don't have to come back over to us to say anything. So I hold my hand out for him to help me down the steps, because we had been drinking, so I was a little bit tipsy. And so my friends continue on and I stop and I'm like, oh, what's your name? And he's like, Chris. And I was like, what's up, Chris? And he was like, he smiled, and then he was like, my girlfriend over there. And I look, and the girlfriend is like,
got him! Got him!
Nah, that seems just like a sign of drunkenness. She was twisted and didn't look at her surroundings. That's not a reason not to shoot your shot again. You thought a guy liked you. Like, no guy's gonna look at you. Well, actually, I'm wrong. A guy will look at you and show interest in that approach you. But still, you had one bad fallout. Do you know how many bad fallouts guys go through? Sometimes 10, 20. And then for a guy to say, you know what? I'm not talking to these women outside, because I talked to 20 women. All of them said the same thing. Get lost, loser. If a guy's not saying they said, my girlfriend is there. But it's all right, though, because you know what? I don't expect these women to be aggressive. They're masculine. She's meant to be sad and lonely.
When you become bothered, that's when he will be unbothered. It's like a transfer. When you're the one that's being bothered, you're transferring that energy to him to be unbothered. When you start that nagging and all that, he's not listening to you. Men don't listen to none of that. They don't care. Once you start that, they're not listening. They're not listening. But when you become unbothered, guess who start doing that? Him. It never fails, because it's like a transfer. Now you gave him the energy of being bothered because you're unbothered. Think about happy things when you feel like you're about to become bothered. Think about happy things that you want to do. Better yet, look at the wall for like 10 seconds when he's talking and nagging, because look, now you're not really bothered anymore. You're focusing on the wall. I wonder what the next color I want on that wall. Just look at it even if it's not about a color, just look at the wall for like 10 seconds. You're not listening to him anymore.
Stop it. Get some help.
You're daydreaming.
Hold on, guys. I gotta pause for a second. When you look at this woman's eyes, she looks like she's been through hell and back. She just got finished crying over a guy. Don't she? Look at those eyes.
Daydreaming now. I mean, maybe it's the Pisces moon in me, but I just daydream. I don't care what you're saying out your mouth anymore. Because now you're going to the... That's what they do. And I don't like when a man talks so damn much anyway. Because it feels like I'm talking to a woman now. Because I can just do that with a woman. I could talk all day with a woman. But when a man is doing that, I'm getting turned off. What are you doing? Don't you need to be going to work and making some money? What the talking to me and nagging at me for? That's how you have to think. Shouldn't you be making money? Go make some money for us. You just bumping your damn gums. Don't nobody want to hear that. I just get disgusted when a man starts being bothered. But maybe that's just me because I'm just so unbothered with things. I don't care. But that's what you have to do. Just look at the wall. Think about happy things. You'll see, and you'll know it's going to work because you're not being bothered anymore. Now he's unbothered. And that's just too damn bad.
It's time to stop!
I like her attitude, right? Not aggressive at all. Wants a man to be a man. Go out there and go work. What are you talking to me for? It sounds like a normal relationship, right? Things like that happen, but it has to be more focused on bigger things than focusing on what a woman or man is doing. That's real. I agree with her 100%. Who wants to go through that? No man or no woman. She's right. Move on and keep it positive. Positive vibes for 2024 into 2025. Whoa. What's this? I got this picture here. And this here, where is she from? The Philippines. I love getting things like this because it shows you. They got them here too. They're everywhere. The women like this are everywhere. You know, this reminds you of something you'll see in Colombia, right? You go, that's not out there in the Philippines. It is. It's not in its as big of an abundance as Colombia, but it's here. No matter where you go in the world, there you are. Same thing as modern woman. No matter where you go, there you are. So just tread carefully as you travel these waters. But still, you want to find something like that, you can find it. Just gotta search.
What is an argument you would use if a guy asks you, what do you bring to the table? I'll go first. Do you see the skin? This isn't a coincidence, honey. Guess how much this bottle alone cost me? $180. A drop of this would already pay for the dinner that you spent in the Cheesecake Factory. Dating a high maintenance girl is not cheap. If you're broke, just say it. And ladies, don't forget, the biggest cost is not the skincare or the makeup. It's your time and your energy.
That sounds like being single.
Yeah.
If a guy says that a woman's biggest value is her youth, fine. Be selfish with your time and keep your standards high.
Yeah. See, this is why so many women will be single and alone in 2030. Attitudes like this. Men, you know what we have to realize? The guys out there, there are a lot of guys wanting to jerk off. Not as many guys as there are girls. So the guys that are willing to jerk off, they're not in high abundance, right? You get a lot of simps in high abundance. That doesn't mean they have money. I think women confuse that a lot. Or a guy that'll take women out to date and will blow his whole check to please her. That's the kind of guy she can end up being with. And I didn't even know it. He be a guy that makes $60,000 a year and saves up enough and blows a lot of money on women. Has money saved up to blow, but doesn't have anything really. And a lot of women won't realize until it's too late, till when we at the dire need of certain things, then we're like, wait a minute, I'm not with that guy, right? I'm not with the guy that has built something up for me to be okay. And it's not about that. Really, it's about giving your life to God, but still, I'm not even with a guy like that. I'm with a guy that has no hope for the future. And they say, man, I messed up. And you know who to be saying that? Woman just like her. And that's what's so sad about it. And then also a woman like her say things like this.
What makes a man sassy?
If you're a straight man acting like you God's gift to earth, then you need to sit down, because just let the women have their time. Like, our time to shine. Like, you don't have to be in front all the time. Like, please.
Let the woman have their time. Women have had their time for so long, 40, 50, 60 years. Woman. Worship me. That's done. And meanwhile, the man has been the prize the whole time. So, no, you can't have your time. Why is that? Because you want a man to be 6 feet making 100,000. You want a man to bring everything to the table, and you want to look pretty. So why is he going to give you the time? Now, what you have to understand is men that you want won't give you that time. What you're saying is not the man you want. A man that's going to give you your time like that is going to be somewhat of a sucker or a simp. And guys aren't trying to bark up that tree.
A few weeks ago, I almost drowned. There was this jumping platform thing, so I thought, what the hell, I might as well try it too. It looked like fun. Apparently, I hit my head on the way down, back up on the platform, and this weird 40-year-old something down on my chest. At first, I had no idea what was going on, but then the man who had revived me told me that I had been underwater for a month. He said that he had been luck to get a hold of me. A small part of me was happy to be alive, but the me was screaming inside. I can't believe he just felt that he had the right to just grab me under the water while I was not unconscious. I wasn't able to consent. He thought it was perfectly okay to just grab my body in whatever direction that he pleased. He pressed my body, and he grabbed my waist and pulled me around down there like it was his right, like he wanted to have me down there in the water.
You can't make this up. This can't be serious. I'm sorry. I can't buy this. I cannot buy this. I can't. This woman said she literally passed. He brought her back to life. And she's complaining. She seems somewhat serious. I just can't buy it. I can't. But I have to. Because nowadays, this is how bad it's gotten. This is why guys are not. So if a guy sees a woman drowning, this is sad. Let her go. Let her go. Let her go. Let her go. Can't save them anymore. Let her go. Just let her pass. Let her go. She said, let her go. Of course, he has to grab her around the waist while he's swimming and pick her up, or grab her and put her arms around him. He was talking on me. And she got big boobs too. He may have grabbed my breast. Wild. This must be stopped. Please. Please, ladies. You need us. We need you as well. Just stop it already.
The best way to get a man is if you keep men in rotation. It's just like a job. It's easier to get a job if you already have a job, right? Same thing with energy with men. If you are looking for a relationship, or if you want to be in one, it's important for you to be dating multiple people, or for you to be dating another person, so that that energy is flowing, so that the person that you actually want to be with can feel, oh, she has options. She's not desperate. She is a high value woman.
It's delusional.
Don't think that just by being single and not having nobody that you're just being super available and that's attractive. It's not. A man only was going to want you if he knows that other men want you.
Not true. Not true. A man nowadays, well, that's true for a guy that has no idea what's happening in the world, right? But if it's a man like me, he's going to double back. I'll tell you what happened, right? I'll tell you how I met my wife when I first met my wife. I didn't want that energy. I wanted a woman. I got mistaken by, I think I want a woman. Because I had in my head, I don't need to go across these waters to get a woman. So I was trying to avoid my wife at first, right? So I wasn't going to talk to her any longer. Then I thought to myself, I said, this woman has such a innocent demeanor. She comes across like a girl that's really never been with anybody. right? So I got to thinking about it. I said, wait a minute. I've been with women that have been around the block my whole life. How about I need to try the other end? I don't know if this is for sure, right? Because I'm talking online. So then I met her in person 2 years later. Yeah, it was a long time. And said, oh, she is that way. Everything I seen was true. And now I'm here today. So why did I say that? I said that to say she's the exact opposite of her. To where guys that are smart know they can't deal with women like her. Why? Why can't they? Because she has a roster. You think some of those guys on that roster, she's not sampling? That's how they create their lineup. This guy can bang. This other guy can bang too. This other guy's for the money. This other guy's for this. Making it seem like, oh yeah. And then you got her in a long-term relationship. She still has guy number 3 and guy number 5. She gets with from time to time. Yeah, she's confident, right? I bet she is. Guys don't want to deal with that. This guy right here. Another one, another brother, another passport bro. Went out to Japan, started a Japanese family, has his Japanese son growing up, took him to Disneyland, doing it. Another brother from another mother went off to these Southeastern Asian shores and found him love. And I gotta say it, guys. I know y'all gonna get tired of hearing it, but does she look like she just has a fetish, or she's not interested in him or anything like that? No, this looks like love. And this is what guys can find now. A guy has to be a man of understanding to understand not every woman is for him, right? He has to know how to pick and choose, as I explained. I didn't want a woman that was around the block. I wanted a woman that had, because guys can tell. Guys can tell when women are experienced. And of course, woman may say she doesn't have no experience and she'll have some experience. And you got to figure that too, right? Yeah, I'm not stupid. You got to figure that too. But still, this man went over here and found the woman for him and started a family. And this woman, I can see from the look of them, she's most likely the same way. And this is why guys want to leave, because they realize
This is the way.
passport, bro. Passport. No. It's definitely more to life to get in with anything that's not that.
So he's come.